After 40 years of wandering in the unforgiving desert, the children of Israel arrived at Kadesh in the desert of Zin. They were on the cusp of the promised land, yet their faith wavered once more. Thirsty and desperate, they gathered against their leaders, Moses and Aaron, crying out in anger. The Lord heard their cries and spoke to Moses. "Take your staff," he commanded, "and speak to the rock before their eyes, and it will yield its water." Years earlier at Horeb, God had told Moses to strike a rock to bring forth water. But now, God required a new act of faith, a simple word. However, Moses was wearied by decades of rebellion. Instead of reflecting God's holiness, he allowed his own heart to be filled with bitter indignation. Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly before the rock, known forever after as Meribah, the place of quarreling. But pride clouded their judgment. Moses shouted, "Listen, you rebels, must we bring you water out of this rock?" In that moment, the focus shifted from God's power to human effort. By saying, "Must we," Moses and Aaron failed to set God apart as the sole provider. Then, in a fit of rage, Moses raised his staff and struck the rock, not once, but twice. Though the leaders had failed, God was still merciful to the thirsty. Water gushed out in abundance, and the people and their livestock drank. But the Lord's judgment was immediate. He said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not trust in me enough to honor me as holy in the sight of the Israelites, you will not bring this community into the land I give them." The weight of this failure fell heavily upon Moses. He later pleaded, "O sovereign Lord, please let me cross the Jordan to see the good land." But the decree was final. From the summit of Mount Nebo, God showed Moses the vast and beautiful land of Canaan, the home his people would soon enter, but one he would never set foot in. There, in the land of Moab, Moses, the servant of the Lord, died. His journey was complete, yet his destination remained just out of reach. A sobering reminder that God requires total humility from those he calls to lead.
Thank you for watching. It is a tough question. Was Moses punished too severely for his mistake at the rock? What do you think? Share your reflections in the comments below. I look forward to reading them. Thank you.